Figuring out what to do with your house when you're ready to move is a big decision. Do you sell it or do you put it up for rent? Should you sell it and use the money for your next home or keep it as a rental to build long-term wealth? Many people question this, and the answer is not always straightforward. Do you rely on the potential income from renting the property, or is it more stressful to be a landlord? There's a lot to consider. Here are some key questions to ask yourself to help you make that decision. Is your house a good fit for renting anyways? Even if you're interested in becoming a landlord, your current house might not be ideal for renting. If you're moving far away, actually maintenance on the house is actually going to be quite a hassle. Perhaps the neighborhood may not be suitable for renters or might need significant repairs before it's ready to rent out. If any of this sounds like it might apply to you, selling could be your best option. Do you have what it takes to be a landlord? Managing a rental property isn't just about collecting rent checks. It's a time-consuming and sometimes challenging job. You may get calls from tenants at all hours with maintenance requests, or handling tenants falling behind on payments, or breaking their lease early. Do you have a good understanding of what it's going to cost? If you're thinking about renting out your home primarily to generate extra income, remember that there are additional costs to plan for. You've got your mortgage and property taxes that need to be covered. These expenses still need to be paid even if the rent doesn't cover all of them. Being a landlord, your insurance costs about 25% more than regular home insurance. But you can't skip out on that part, but it's necessary to cover damages and liabilities. There's also maintenance. Plan to spend at least 1% of what the home's value annually is on repairs. Finding a tenant is not as easy as you may think. This involves advertising costs and potentially paying for background checks. Vacancies in the property, if it sits between tenants, you'll lose that rental income. Do you have a buffer for when that happens? Management fees. A property manager can ease the burden, but typically charges about 10% of the rent. One way to quickly evaluate if renting is a good idea is to use this 2% rule. Will the property generate at least 2% of the purchase price each month in cash flow? There are many different theories and rules out there, some riskier than others, so it's crucial to determine what works for you. Look, the bottom line is deciding whether or not to rent or sell your home is a personal decision that depends on your unique circumstance. Make sure to weigh the pros and the cons carefully and take the time to evaluate your options thoroughly. Whether you choose to rent or sell, being informed and prepared is the key to making the best choice for your situation. I'm Denise. I'm a real estate agent in the North Dallas area, and I'm trying to bring you big information in bite-sized pieces. If I can help in any way, don't hesitate to reach out.